It's so nice outside today. I think I'm just gonna go sit outside. So today's gonna be about two things. I want to talk about the nature of vlogging and also about me wanting to change my YouTube username. First, my username. I have been thinking about the nature of this vlog and the fact that it's a vlog, not a brand. It's just me talking to whoever is happy to listen, which means I shouldn't approach it like a brand. I should approach it like something that's mine. Which is why if Google lets me, I'm just going to change the name of my channel to my name, because that's what it is, really. It's me. That leads me to the nature and the point of vlogging. I think it's really easy for people to just think of it as a narcissistic, excuse to talk to a camera and hope someone responds or reacts to it. But I think there's more to it than that. What I mean is, I've seen a lot of people approach making videos as a way to make money, a way to grow a brand, gain some fame. But I haven't seen a ton of people do it just because they love making video or because they want to make the best possible thing with their name on to put out there. I think that's one of the reasons Casey Neistat is so big, because people recognize that he's being authentic and that he's making something really good for the sake of making something really good. He's approaching it much more like a filmmaker and much less like a businessman. When you inject that element of artistry into something, I think people can't help but recognize that it's not just a cash grab, or it's not something like the prank channels that are just doing it to get the most possible views. Not that I have anything against prank channels, they've clearly got their own thing going for them and that's fine, but it is essentially just monetizing, humiliating or embarrassing someone, and that's not my thing, but total respect to the people whose thing it is. That was badly worded. I stopped uploading my videos to Facebook. The reason I started in the first place was because Facebook and Google don't get along so well, so if you want a video to autoplay in a Facebook feed, you need to upload it to their database. At first I thought, fine, I'll play ball, I want to get views. But after a while I realized it's not the same community as you get on YouTube. And that community is probably what I love the most about YouTube. On that note, shout out to Jerome and Nick. Awesome guys, definitely check out their channel. I love South African YouTubers and I love people that like the idea of growing the community here. YouTube has become such a massive entity that I think it's easy to forget that it started out as just a platform to share really cool stuff. Not that I dislike the fact that people are now making their living off YouTube. I think it's amazing and I think it really fosters creativity for a lot of people. But it can also change the target you're aiming for to making money through videos rather than making good videos. And I've said this again and again, but making good content should be way more important than making money off your content. And if making good content is your goal, then there's a better chance that you'll wind up making money, but that won't be what's important about it. What'll be important will be making good content. If I look at some of the stuff I've uploaded recently, I'm repeating myself a lot, but it's such a pervasive idea that I think it needs to be hammered home pretty hard. So when I see people vlogging and they're clearly not creatively invested in it, or they don't feel authentic, it just strikes me as some sort of attempt at cash grabbing or just trying to emulate Casey, which that's totally fine, but why are you doing it? My stupid mouth. What I mean by that is being inspired by Casey's style and the stuff that he makes is totally fine. In fact, it's a big jumping off point for me. But making something your own is important for a number of reasons, not least of which is being able to keep going. If I just wanted to be Casey Neistat, if I just wanted to be Casey, I think it would shine through in a lot of what I do and it wouldn't feel as good to keep doing it because I would essentially feel like a fake. Nah, word vomit. I think a lot of it is that daily vlogging is more about interaction than showcasing. Unless you have an amazing life that you feel you need to show the world, it's more about who you are as a person. And the funny thing is, I think the majority of the people who would make the best bloggers or vloggers are the ones who feel like their lives aren't worth putting on camera. Because awesome people aren't necessarily living awesome lives. And that's okay. You don't owe anyone anything. All anyone can ask of you is that you do your best. And in the case of making videos, I think anyone showing their best is gonna have a great time and there's a good chance they'll pick up some followers because authenticity is a great thing. I'm going to sign off because if I don't, I'm just gonna say be authentic 2,000 more times. And I've got other stuff that I need to do today, so I will see you tomorrow.